Live from KTV in Reno, you're watching 2 News at 6:30.
It is very difficult for our industry.
Doing business without a bank. How marijuana retailers handle their taxes in our 2 News big story at 6:30. The legal cannabis industry generated $70 million for the state last year, and businesses handled all of it in cash. Good evening, I'm Kristen Remington.
I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us at 6:30. And that is because since it's not federally legal yet, pot shops and growers are not allowed to put the revenue into the banks. Elizabeth Olvera joins us live in the newsroom after speaking with a local dispensary. And Liz, how have they managed so far?
Well, Landon, so far so good, thanks to increased security measures and some diligent accounting. But they do hope it gets easier soon, since with an all-cash industry, extra steps do have to be taken to ensure the bills get to where they need to be in safe hands.
It's going to come out to $22.66.
Nevada's legal pot industry is a cash-only business.
One of the biggest hurdles I think that our industry faces is the lack of banking opportunities that are out there.
It takes 24/7 armed security and meticulous planning to keep the profits and tax revenue drop-offs safe.
We work closely with our security director to make sure that cash pickups and drops and everything like that are not scheduled, they're not timed, they're only known by 3 or 4 people within the organization.
But even with this obstacle, Nevada's pot business is still running pretty smoothly.
The governor has charged the department with being one of the most respected states in the country in terms of how we regulate the industry.
The one thing that, Nevada is really great at is regulation. And so that made it, I think it kind of paved the way for Nevada to really set the precedent for the amount of tax that was going to be collected.
Colvette says regulating a limited number of licensed dispensaries and grow facilities also helps.
It really allows the state to capitalize on the people that are in the industry and able to monitor it.
Even still, other pot-friendly states have more opportunities to work with.
States do have credit unions that have stepped up to the plate and allow them to bank. Nevada is the only state right now that doesn't have any banking options.
However, for some license holders and state officials, the end to a strictly cash-only business is likely not a matter of if, but when.
As marijuana becomes legalized, becomes a legitimate industry in other states, that the banking solution is likely to be a federal one.
Anderson also expects cannabis industry policies to be a hot topic for lawmakers in Nevada's upcoming legislative session. Covering the big story live in the newsroom, Elizabeth Olvera, 2 News.